Okay, welcome to another Code Jam or Self Python project, whatever I want to call these videos. So I figured out I'm gonna do a part two on this Austin one because I really want to get it to work on my phone. Because if I'm just out and about and people are like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" I can be like, click. Oh, well, here's all the things we can do that look like they might be interesting and that we can get to on time. So that's where the true power of this script lies, is getting it to work on phones. And I figured out how I can do that. This LXML module isn't on my phone, but the module BS4, Beautiful Soup, is. So all I need to do is convert the code to use Beautiful Soup instead of LXML. They're different libraries that do the same thing, so it shouldn't be that hard to convert. And then once I can do that, um, it will run just magically on my phone. So we've got 6 lines of code here that have this HTML there. Some of them are probably not relevant, but let's first go through and mark all the lines of code that look like I'm going to need to change. Oops, and I don't have my favorite extension, so I will add that before anything else. I'm surprised I didn't have that. This is my favorite extension to use. It's called Numbered Bookmarks, and you just can save your place in the code, and you can jump to places in the code, even across different files. So all I have to do is Control-Shift-1, and now I have this space saved. If I'm anywhere else, I just hit Control-1, and I'm right back to where I wanted to go. So we'll mark that. We're going to do another mark here, Control-Shift-2. Actually, no, we don't need this because this is just a variable name. So here we do need, so we'll put the Control-Shift-2 here because we're using this HTML module there. Okay, and then we have this, so these are going to need to change as well because this is a property of this object here, and this object is created from this module, so we're not going to have the same methods that we had before when we're using a different module. They're going to be methods specific to the Beautiful Soup module instead of methods specific to the LXML module, even though they are modules that accomplish the same ends. Okay, so here's my 4 bookmarks. Now that I have these, wherever I am in the code, I can just jump right back. I believe I can even, if I'm on a different page, maybe there's a way to configure it to do that. Extension settings. Here we go. So yep, so navigate through all files. I'm going to just do allow duplicates for now. There we go. So I can have it so that if I make so let me demo here. So here's another file, test, just whatever. So now I've got 4 bookmarks here. I can add a 5th bookmark. And you can see it's number 5 because I did Control-Shift-5. So now if I do Control-1, I jump over to the other file, Control-5, jump back to that file. But I can make it so that if I hit Control-Shift-1, now we can see we've got a bookmark with the number 1, and here we've got another bookmark with another 1 in duplicate. So what happens if I do Control-1? I jump to that one, and then I jump between them. That's fine, that's the behavior I want. I can also configure it so that if I do a duplicate, so if I do another Control-1 down here, Control-Shift-1, we can see that it removed the prior instance of the bookmark with the number 1, and then it replaced it with the current instance that I just specified. We could do that across files as well, but I'd rather have that duplicate. It's not too much to just do Control Shift multiple times and see everywhere that bookmark shows up. Okay, so then to remove the bookmark, it's just Control Shift 1 on the same line, and then that removes it. So this is my favorite extension. I recommend anyone watching this video right now who doesn't use this, use it. Just go to your extensions here, type in, you can just type in bookmark and find it. The name of it is numbered bookmarks, bookmark. So just type in numbered bookmark, it's in green here, and definitely get used to using that. It'll save you all kinds of time and allow you to look through code you've never seen before and actually make sense of it without, well, for me, I was going to say without pulling your hair out, but obviously code is more complicated than just having the proper bookmarks. Okay, so yeah, so we've got to change this to Beautiful Soup. So it's going to be, so first thing I'll do is go to my requirements, and I'll get rid of this, and I'll do BS4. Okay, and then I'll change this to BS4. And then we'll do BS4 LXML. I much prefer LXML. I think it's easier, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is what we need to do. Perfect. This will be really easy. This will be really, really easy. Okay, so now we've got Beautiful Soup instead. We can see we've got this warning here because I didn't install my requirements, so I'll do that. Now we'll actually have Beautiful Soup on there ready to go. We do have an error here. I'm not sure what that's all about, but hopefully, yep, so the underline went away, so it should be working. You can try to run it. Yep, loads in just fine. Everything should be good. All right, so this line is now taken care of, so I'll remove the bookmark from that. So next we got to do this line. So we're still going to define this variable here named tree, but instead of using HTML and that method, we've got to use Beautiful Soup. So we're going to do Beautiful Soup dot, and now we need to do this same thing. Yeah, so I think this is it. Okay, so that gives us our tree. So now we've got to do some methods with this tree. I don't think we're going to have this XPath method, so we've got to see what is the same, what is the equivalent to this method where we can grab the div by the event prop type, and then we're also going to need to grab divs here that correspond. So I can remove this second bookmark though. We should have this tree good to go. The other thing I'm going to do is just test out this code, see if it works up until now. Okay. Okay, and I don't need to include the page number. We're going to increment that. Or I don't need to include the loop. We're going to increment the page number. There we go. We just need to grab one page. We're just going to see if we can get the same results we had before. fix the indents. Okay, so we're gathering it from page 1. Oh, and yep, so we've got a problem here. What is the problem? Okay, so the problem is with this beautiful soup here. Okay. All right, so let's see what that HTML page is. What data type that is. Okay, so it's a request module response. So we might have to do, oh, right, dot content. I don't know why that didn't make it on there. I thought I included that in there, but I think there was a mistake. Maybe dot text. Not callable. All right, let me look at my. So HTML doc here is a string, so we're going to need to get, but the thing is it's saying that string object is not callable. Okay, so let's do this again. So we're calling out to the page. There we go. Now we've got a page type back. Or we've got a response back. So if we do a HTML. Okay, so now we've got a string. We do it like that. So, oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, it's just the way the method works, and this is a little bit beyond me. I have very much a practical skill set of Python, not so much a theoretical. But sometimes you can't actually call the function. Sometimes you need the parentheses, and sometimes you don't, and it gets confusing sometimes whether you need them or not. Usually it's pretty clear, but we can see in this case it was pretty unclear. Okay, so now we've got our beautiful soup element there. So now we need to find this like XPath equivalent. I'm sure they don't have it, but they have something equivalent to that. So let's just look at that. So what is the beautiful soup equivalent to LXML XPath? Yeah, so let's see if we can use XPath. So here we go. I think I found it. I think I found it. Yeah, so we can just do this. Okay, so now we named a tree instead of soup. We could just call it soup probably. I'm not sure where tree. Yeah, tree doesn't show up anywhere else. So yeah, let's just call it soup. And then we'll do soup.find. Now I don't know what this TD means. That could be a problem. I think this is where div goes. So we're gonna follow this structure here. Event. There we go. So we got that line fixed up. So I will remove the bookmark there. And now we need to get this line fixed up. Now we might get a response back that's not where we would need to pass it some equivalent so that we get back text like we did here. I'm not sure what we're going to get back, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so that's been converted. So I'm just gonna give it a shot, see if it works. Probably won't, but we'll get a useful error message. Oh, it actually does seem to be working. Oh, no, it's not working. None type is not callable, so that's... Oh, I see. We don't have the... Oh, right, okay, so it's the line 18. Oh, I see. So it looks like... Oh, right. So we don't have... so let me run this again, and I'll do it in IPython. And so if you type in IPython, you can even do this just in the regular interpreter shell. But if you do this -I switch, once it's finished running your code, it will return to a Python interpreter shell instead of back to the bash prompt or what have you, the PowerShell prompt, wherever you ran the code. Instead of returning you back to that prompt, it will return you to a Python prompt, and then it will preserve all the variables that you ran, so you can take a look for troubleshooting. So let's take a look at the events. It looks like events did get defined there. So let's see what data type it got defined as. So it got defined as a beautiful soup data type. So let's see if that's an iterable. So we should see underscore ITR. We do. Okay, perfect. So we can do this loop through it, but then we need to see. So because we can loop through it as well, we can do a slice. So here we go. Here's 0. So we can do. It's an iterable, so it has these. It has this property. You can do this sort of thing with it. So let's take a look at the first element here, and then let's get help on that. Okay, so now we've got, what we're going to need to do is find a equivalent of this get method, and then feed it in this data permalink. Oh, it does have get. It does have get. That's interesting. That is interesting. But maybe it does something else. Let's try it. Let's just try feeding it this. So we're going to do event zero dot get data permalink. Oh, events 0. It will be called event when we iterate through it, but wait, what the heck? That should work. Why is that not working? So it looks like Beautiful Soup and LXML both have the .get method for a for an element object. And they both do the same thing. So this looks like it's fine, but for some reason it's not working. So I'm going to take a look at that error message again. So this is line 18, so I'll mark that. And then none type object is not callable. So something in here is a none type object. Let's take a look at the start times. So start times, that's not a none type object. Yeah, that looks good to me. Something is a none type object. I'm not sure what. So here's the error that we're getting. We can see we're getting back a different kind of output. We're still getting back text, but we're getting back the whole div instead of just the text within the div. And that's because we don't have that dot text that we had before. If I take a look at the differences here, we can see before we had this / text call, but here we don't have that. So we're getting back the whole div and not just the text that it belongs to the div. So I want to figure out how to do that. That would be the easiest way, I think. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna do just take this whole thing, or let's just say BS4 find all text. Beautiful soup find all text. Here we go. So I think I just need this read here. Or maybe text equals true. Let me try that. Text equals true. Or how about dot get text? You know what? Let me take some of the guesswork out of it, and let's do a help on start times. Expand this, and let's see if we get anything that says to show the text. Okay, so nothing useful there. Let me keep looking. Oh, you know what I need help on? I need help on this here. There we go. So now we can see all the keyword arguments. There we go. We've got this text equals none. We could probably fill that in with something. Text equals... Okay, so we've got to see the online help documentation. So let's see if we can find that easily. If we just do a help on soup. Let's just try this text equals true. Let's just try that. I want to try to get an easy answer here. Okay, so that something good happened there. I didn't get the error anymore. I'm gonna pause it and be back. And last video, there was extra footage of me relaxing on the couch there because I had this Bluetooth keyboard on like near the couch, so I accidentally hit a button on here that started the camera, but thankfully I accidentally hit the button that stopped the camera, so it wasn't too incriminating. But I'm gonna make sure that I have it paused and make sure that it continues to stay paused, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, I am back. Right, I'm trying to get just the text portion back, which is hard, which is really hard. So text equals true, I don't think that did it. Nah, I still get the problem. What about dot get text? No, that didn't work. What if I try... No, I definitely want to do get all because I want to get the list, but then when I iterate through the list, I want to get the text. So I think here, maybe I can try text equals true. No, maybe I can try the get text method here. No. Yeah, so I need to figure out how to handle that. So let me try running it again. I'm gonna do, I think, another help. Okay, so I'm using the find all method. Which I don't see. How am I using a method that doesn't exist? Or it doesn't exist in the help. That's how. Oh, okay, here it is. So, yep. Find all. Text equals none. There's a lot going on outside today, all day. I can't see anything, but I can hear a lot. Alright, so... Oh, so here's the get text. So let me try that. Okay, so that just gives you that. Oh, you know what? This is good enough. This is good enough. So okay, so I can do start time dot get text like that, and then do all the same replacing, and I fixed up the start time. So now I've got to fix up the events though. So events 0. Dot get, and this one I think is fine because it has the same method basically written with just about the exact same code. So yeah, that one should be fine. So it should be good now. Let's give it a shot. There we go. So we no longer have those errors. Going through all the pages. Not too many pages today. Things are winding down from South by Southwest. I think this is the last day of the festival. Most vendors leave early anyways. So there we go. We converted it from using LXML to doing the exact same thing with a different library called Beautiful Soup that is usable on Android phones. LXML, I couldn't figure out a way to install it on my phone. Beautiful Soup, I didn't seem to have that problem. Okay, so it does all the same thing. You can see we've got the same events, everything's still clickable, everything, the order is still the same, nothing's going to change. Let's do a quick check, let's see if this Eric event, or this, let's see if these community workshops are still happening at 2 p.m. Okay, they actually happen at 1 p.m. So that's a good thing to check for, because I changed the parsing. It might actually start not aligning the dates and the times properly. So I just need to verify that. So this festival should start at 1. It does start at 1. But some of this stuff, this says it should start. I don't know why I just got that one wrong. The rest of these seem like they're correct. Yeah, these all seem like they're correct. I don't really want to go in and check every single one. Oh, this one is wrong as well. Well, I guess I could go and check every single one. That would be the most accurate. That might be a good idea. I'm gonna check at least like a few of them. Okay, so I've got, that's plenty. This should start at 8. It does. 8. 8. Oh, so here's one that is messed up. This says that it starts at 12 p.m. I can check, I'll check the actual div though, because it could be, I mean, this site, I'm pretty frustrated. Like, it's nice that they post all the events and stuff, but I've been pretty frustrated with this site. So it could be that there's actually a mistake in the site. Nope, it says 12 p.m. and it says 6 p.m. So something didn't get pulled properly. don't know what it is. Yeah, here's another one. This is 2 p.m. These 9 o'clock ones, but here's one that completely got wrong as well. This says it's starting at 9, but it's actually starting at 5. So yeah, it's problematic. Gotta get that fixed somehow. It's these two aren't aligning. We've got the events, but we don't have the start times aligned properly. If we do a length of events, oh, not sure why that got cleared out. I mean, I can just do it again. Huh. Oh, I actually do know why it got cleared out. It got cleared out because the page I'm on page like 1000 now when there's no events on that page. Or I'm on the so if I do page number, so beginning on page 7, there's no events. So I ended, yep, so that's working as it should. So I'll reset the page number to page number 1. All right, and then I'll grab the events on that page. All right, and then I'll convert it from a request module response object to a beautiful soup object. And then I'll grab all the events. On page 1, and I'll grab all the start times on page 1. All right, and let's see how many events there are. There are 0 events. Oh, so I incremented the page number to page number 8, which also is blank. So I need to set the page number to page number 1. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit confused. Oh, I never redefined this. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now we've got events. Let's see if we have the same number of start times as we do events. So we can see we already got a problem. We've got fewer start times than we do events. So there's something off. I think with the start times, I think the events are probably fine. Let's do for event in events. So here's all the events. I'm going to make this easier to read here. Give it dollar signs, or give it, yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's the first event. So we're looking for the item prop event. Yep, so we've got the item prop event. So now that we have the item prop event, in events, so for event, oh, I guess I should flip that. That's a little bit confusing. But then we do an event.getData permalink. So in here we should see the data permalink. And here's the, so this full event is listed here, so we should see the data permalink somewhere. Alright, I don't see it for this first event, maybe because it's off the page or something, or it's word wrapped or something, but we can see it for these other ones. So yeah, it looks like my buffer is not big enough, so it's just cutting off some of that. I could probably increase my buffer somehow. I don't know how. But we can see we do have this data permalink. We just don't have the start time, which is unfortunate, because that if the start time were included in this information, that would make everything so much easier. But again, this site is really frustrating. Oh, it does have the start time included in that. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, that's really good news. Okay, so now I can make it quite a bit easier on myself. So for event in events, so now that I have my event, I can change this this mapping here. So I no longer have to have two different things like this. Yeah. So I can do like this. Event in events. Or I can do, yeah. Okay, so now we've got this event. So now we just need to pick out the start time. So here we've got this part's working wonderfully, so we can just include this as is. Okay, and then this part we can just include as is as well. And I apologize if anyone's trying to like follow along with what I'm doing. I just want to get this done, and it's just hard to explain this sometimes in real time. Okay, so there we go. I think I had a few moments in my other video where I was just like, you gotta trust me, and but hopefully it's been fairly clear, and you can kind of see there's a lot of cases where I don't know any particular. Just look it up online. That's important to be able to fill in any knowledge gaps you have on the fly in real time. Okay, so we've got this through here. So let's open up the interpreter shell again and do some troubleshooting. Okay, so now that I've got the interpreter shell open, let's take a look at events. And events should be blank, yep, because again, we're on the first page where there were no events. So we'll want to load this up so that there are events. All right. Okay, so now we should have some events. Should have 25 because there's 25 listed per page. We do. I don't understand why my terminal isn't sometimes. Yeah, it's not. It's really not behaving properly. You know what? I'm gonna delete it and reopen it. Maybe that'll. Yeah, something is really not behaving in my terminal, so I will try to get it to behave. It's not scrolling down, it's just going off the page. Forgot the -I switch. There you go, page number equals 1. Okay, and it's behaving a lot better now. Okay, should have my 25 events now. There we go. So let's take a look at the first event. Oh, we have to do events 0 to look at the first event. There we go. So now let's take a look at event 0.get text. Ah, okay. So yeah, we've got to do it. We've got to do a .get. It's going to be data. Well, let's see what it is. It's okay, so in order to see what it is, we've got to first print it out to take a look at what we're dealing with. And I'll make it nice and pretty by doing this clear. Oh, we don't want the text, we want the actual tags.
Okay, so here we've got the tags. So yep, we want to do a .get on this.
Okay, and then .get text. Okay, my buffer is gone. It would have been helpful to have that. Oh, okay, here it is. I think it's a class, I don't remember. Perfect, okay, yep, so there we go. Then it's gonna be .get text. There we go, there we go. So this is what I need. Okay, so unfortunately that's very messy, but it's what I need, so I could clean it up, but this is not the most important thing to me right now, to have that cleaned up. Oops, we got an untype. Oh, I guess for some of the events it didn't have, something happened. Something happened. Okay, so it looks like it got through. Oh, you know what? It's because, yeah, I think it's because it made it through all the pages. So like, if I do like a print page here, we're gonna see for the first 6 pages it'll be fine, but then it gets to page 7 and I'll get that error message. Oh, never mind, it happened right away on page 1. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta pause it. Alright, I'm back. I'm having a really hard time with this. um, Let me do all of the cleanup on it. Just make it a little bit easier to read here. Okay, so it looks like the cleanup is like not working for some reason. Yeah, So let's do a -I and see if we can fix the cleanup. Okay, so now we've got our events. We've got hopefully 25 of them. We do, so let's take a look at the first events. The first element in the events list. There we go. And now let's do a find on that. Okay, there we go. And now let's try all of our replacement stuff. Okay, so for this one, we're good. Let's see which one it fails on. That one looks good. 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 Doesn't fail on any of them. Okay, yeah, I guess it doesn't fail on any of them. I think it's that next line that's messing up. So I'm gonna get rid of that next line, if I may. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this next line. I'll just do a break here. Okay. That makes no sense. Oh, you know what? I think I need to do my exiting out differently. So, yeah, I need to do this differently. I need to change everything up. Okay, I know what I need to do now, though. So, okay, so I've got all my events here. My events have the start times and the actual event. But what I can do is if events equals 0, break. There we go. And that will, and I can even print out all data gathered. There we go. Okay, that might even just do it completely. Actually, I'm going to test it. No. Okay. Okay, I guess I can add an if statement. If event, because if it has a length, if it doesn't have a length, it will evaluate to boolean false. So I can just do if event like that. Or if it doesn't have a length. That didn't work. It's just not finding it for some of the events. I mean, I can always do a try except. It's kind of sloppy though. That's better. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, so that's good. And then, yep, this should work, this should work, this should work. Okay, that should work, I hope. If not, then it doesn't work, but I think it will. Didn't work. Oh, I've got an extra one here. There you go. There you go. So now let's see if they are aligned. So I'll take a look at a few of these. Just kind of click on some random ones. Oh, but I guess I've gotta keep in mind which are which. So I'll just look at all the 4 o'clock events. So they should all start at 4. If some of them don't start at 4, then I've got a problem. That one starts at 4, starts at 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4, and 4. Okay, so that was not the case before. Let's take a look at the 8:30 events. These should all start at 8:30. If they don't start at 8:30, then I've got a problem. 8:30, 8:30, 8:30. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Let's take a look at the 1 o'clock events. Alright, these should all start at 1. If they don't start at 1, I've got a problem. 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Yep. Okay, so I fixed it. Let's do a little bit of cleanup here. I got some comments out of the way, out of voter. I also can make this look a little bit better um, by doing it like that. Just getting the spacing to more like what I prefer. Okay, so I prefer this spacing. Yep, that makes it a little bit easier to read for me. Yep, get back data and list to list, that's good. Up together. Grab the HTML. We'll change this to say grab the HTML divs for each event that contain the event links and the start times. There we go. If no There we go. So we got some good comments on here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Make sure that things still run. Okay, things do still run. Make sure things still happen. So these will happen at 7, 7:15, and 7:30. Is that, yep, 7, 7:15, yep, 7:30. Yep, that looks good. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so this should work on my phone now. So let's do a commit. Converted code to use beautiful soup instead of LXML. I could not get LXML to install onto my Android phone, but 4 seems to be working fine. Okay, so I've got that pushed up there now. So the next step is to get it to my phone, and I will have completed everything perfectly. Alright, I'm gonna pause it. I'll be back a little bit. Okay, so I think, oh yeah. So sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Next thing I'm gonna do is install that onto QPython. Okay, so I've got my repo pulled up on my phone, Austin Events Today. I've got to go on the I've got to click view code, and then I've got to do Austin Events Today. Perfect. And I wish I could just download the file. I think I can. Okay, so I've got the raw. So I can do a select all and then a copy. Now I can go to CubePython. There we go. Editor. Select all. Paste. Oh shoot, no. Paste as plain text. Aha! So if I paste it as plain text, now it preserves the formatting. So now I can hit save, most important thing, and I can hit run. And oh shoot, it's something happened. Oh, okay, I see. I've just got to add a little bit extra. I've got a problem with the SSL ciphers, so let me just add this. Okay. Nope, that didn't fix it. I thought that would fix it. Frustrating. So it looks like it's failing. It's failing somewhere. Oh, line 12. It's failing on... Oh wait, no, it's not failing on line 12. Which line is it failing on? It doesn't say. Okay, so there's some issue where I can't reach out to the URL. I thought I would just need to add the verify equals false. So let's so we'll do CubePython SSL error. Oh my god. I hope that's not what I have to do. Nah, I don't think that's the problem. Yeah, I just gotta look at these error messages more carefully. I wish I could put them up on the screen, but since it's all on my phone, I cannot. I mean, I can show it, but you can see no SSL ciphers available. Can't really see it. It's not going into focus. So yeah, it's just a problem with. I'll show you the part of the code. So repositories, Austin Events Today. So the problem is here. When I reach out to the web page, there's like an error where like I'm not allowed to reach out to the web page this way. But there should be a way to, yeah, SSL no ciphers available is what it says. Yeah, max reach device. I can't reach out to that URL on my phone for some reason. No ciphers available. Yeah, I think this is it. So yeah, I think if I add this line, it should be fine. And luckily, it's actually not that hard to add that line. Okay. Okay, so then the good news is I learned just how easy it is to put this on here as long as I do it by plain text. So I can just refresh like that, and then it should reload with that extra line in there, hopefully. Oh, I've actually got to push it. Okay, so now that I've pushed it, all I have to do is hit this reload, and then the extra line should pop up in there once it reloads. Which is unfortunately not happening. No, it doesn't happen. Okay, there we go. Now, so, what? Okay, so it's there if I just look here, but then if I go and look at it raw, then it's not there. But I have to look at it raw because otherwise I can't paste it in. So there's some issue where if I look at the file just as rendered, I've got that line in there, but then if I look at it raw, now I don't have that line in there. But if I don't have that line in there, it's useless to me. So there's some bug. Yeah, I've never, that is bizarre to me. That makes no sense. I don't understand why the raw doesn't have it, but the not raw has it. It's still that way. Okay. Okay, well, it's not a big deal because I can just take the one line and copy the one line and then go back to CuPython. And then just paste in that one line. Not a big deal at all. It's just kind of mind-blowing in a bad way. Same problem. Oh, you know what? Because it didn't paste in the full line. You're gonna make this as difficult as it possibly can be, if not more difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna copy 3 lines, paste in 3 lines, and then remove the extra sections. And this is going to be as hard as possible as well. Everything is difficult. It's working. It is working. All right. So that actually wasn't too bad. I just needed to, I mean, once the view raw comes back, I don't know what the deal was with that. But once that comes back, it should be fine. So now I've got all the events listed. So let's see if there's a 3 o'clock event. Yeah, so here's a few 3 o'clock events. Formatting's a little bit hard to look at. Here we go. Chicken shit bingo is happening at 3 o'clock. So let's see if I can get to the actual link. I can't get to the actual link. No, I can't click the link. So I mean, I got it to work. The problem is I can't have clickable links. So I wonder if I make it into like a web app or something. Yeah, so I can make a new, I mean, this is just a script right now. I mean, this does it. It's giving me back it's going through each of the pages and then it gets me back the events. The only problem is I can't click the events from the phone, but I'm just very nearly there. I've just got one small thing to figure out, but you can see all the events and the start times are there. They're just not clickable. Okay, so I need to work on making them clickable. I do not know how to do that at all. Project name, Austin. Okay, so I've got a okay, I think I see how I can do this. Yeah. Okay, I see how I can do this. I see how I can do this. So it looks like oh, okay, finally the raw has been updated, thankfully. Right, and now I can just do it like this. Oops, I gotta paste the raw though. Paste as plain text, yeah, there we go. And then maybe I can even do it like that. That would be nice. I don't think I can though. No, this is just not gonna work. I'll try it though. What the hell? That makes no sense. Okay, that makes no sense. Okay, it is printing out something that is not in the file. It's running code that does not exist in the file. Great. That's wonderful. That makes no sense. How is it even doing that? Okay, I know what I have to do, and it's bad. So let's do this. So we're gonna do copy, paste, rename, mobile. Okay, and then we've got to set this up so it can run on a mobile phone. Okay, I think that will work. Oh, I'm missing a line. Okay, hopefully that works. Need a special file to run this code as a web app on the QPython app so that the links are clickable. Okay, let's try it like this. And hopefully that's raw, does not take as long. Oh, something happened to the raw again. Yeah, it didn't preserve this spacing. Okay, so I can select all, but I can't. That is very useless. Oh, this is so frustrating. So after I select all the text on my phone, I can't actually do anything with it. Yeah, normally after I selected all text, there's a prompt that shows up and I can copy it all, but that prompt is not showing up. I can drag it. This is really frustrating. Okay, so if I do this, it should be fine, I think. Or not. Or not. Okay. This is really frustrating. It just does what it wants. It doesn't obey. It doesn't obey the actual commands I give it. Yeah, it doesn't behave predictably. It does something different every time. I guess I could try restarting my phone. You know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna try restarting my phone, and maybe it'll behave a little bit more predictably if I do that. Alright, I'll pause the video. Be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. My phone is up again, so let's see if it behaves a little bit better now. So we're gonna go to programs, and then we'll go to my program here, open it, do a select all on it, delete, and we'll go to my GitHub on my phone. And again, sorry I can't share this. I just don't know how to share my Android screen right now. There's probably a way I could cast it to the yep, okay, it's behaving now. Sweet. Yeah, there's probably a way I can share. Oh, but now it's not behaving here. Yeah, it's not behaving there now. Okay, there we go. Oh, it was behaving, but now it's not. Ah, it's just no longer behaving. Yeah, it's just no longer behaving. It's just behaving the way it's behaving, which is not a good way for me. Okay, so what if I view that? No. Okay, so that's close. Yeah, it's just so hard to use the phone. Developing on this way on the phone is just I'm sure there's all sorts of good ways to develop on a phone because there's a lot of development that happens on phones, but this is not the best way to do it, that's for sure. Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. Got it. I did it. Yeah, so let's see if it runs now that I've got the nightmare out of the way. Yeah, so that ran correctly. It was able to start the web server, but we gotta see what actually comes of that. Okay. Yeah, it's being wonky again. Okay. Okay, so now if I go to programs, I've got it up there like I did before, so I'm gonna click on it. Oh, sorry, no, this is the script. So I'm doing it so that it's a project. So it's gonna be ran as a web app now. So if I hit run, so it's thinking, but I mean this might be as long as it takes it to think actually. So this actually might be good because it might take a little bit for it to go through all the pages, especially if there's only 6 today, but oh, failed to start. Failed to start. Okay, that's too bad. Failed to start. All right. Well, it failed to start. I guess I couldn't just do it like this. Where do I feed it? Oh. I don't think I can just do it like this. Shoot. Well, I got it to work. The problem is just the links aren't clickable. Shoot. I guess I could try rebooting my phone again, because maybe it just messed up my phone. Like the web server just won't start because there's something messed up on my phone. That might be worth it, but I don't think that's the problem. I wish I could just get the script to work. Because the script works really well. Yeah, I've got a unsupported response type class list. Oh, it's because my output here, this can't be a list. It has to be like a string. Okay. How do I make that a string? So yeah. Or I can do okay, yeah, this is how I do it. I do dot join dot join dot join. Okay, yeah. So that should do it. That should do it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now I gotta go through the nightmare of transferring the file over, which apparently is really, really hard. Oh, but I can just make the modification in the file. It's easy enough. At least I thought I could. Apparently I can't. I can't. I'm going to delete. Yeah, I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to delete this. Yes. And then I will make a new one, which I forget how to do. How do I make a new one? Guess I don't make a new one. Oh, this is how I make it. Here we go. Perfect. So now it's the same problem where I can't copy it. I can't copy it. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, well, I've got it in from before. The only change I made was something I can do manually. Okay, that seems to be okay. Okay, I feel like I'm getting close again. I'm gonna reboot my phone one more time. I'll be back shortly. Alright, phone is rebooted, so let's see if it behaves better now. Okay, so phone is rebooted. Let's see if it behaves better now. It's not behaving any better, it's behaving worse. And there's a lot of noise outside. Oh, okay. Guess it's not so bad. Alright. Alright, so it says that it's listening. Alright, so the thing. Oh, okay. I've got a problem again. Internal server error. So there's some kind of error. I think it's because my output. If I run this Austin Events Today one. And then I can modify the code down here so that I get that output payload. So I just need to go like this. I don't know why this is being so tricky. Like when I paste it in, it's giving it extra. It's not letting me. I just paste it in one at a time. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I've got the output. So I think the problem is if I do .join output. Yeah, it's still a list. So can I do it like this? No. It's because it's a list of lists. I'm having trouble dealing with it being a list of lists. It needs to be in a different format. So let me try this. that's fine. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's fine. That's gonna be work. That's gonna perfect. Okay, yeah, that'll be it. Okay, I mean the thing is this is gonna work, but the problem is I can't copy paste this anymore for some reason. I was able to do it once, but then I wasn't able to do it again. So like, if this works, great, but it kind of doesn't matter if it works or not because I need it to be. I mean, I guess I could just type it out. You know what? I can just type it out. I'll do that. I'm tired. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so yeah, this should be it. This should be good. This should be good for sure. Okay. Oops, I'm missing a character. Hopefully I can add it if it actually obeys my inputs, which it hasn't been too good about that so far. There we go. There we go, perfect. Okay, this is progress. This is definitely good progress here, I think. Okay, I'm gonna do another phone reboot just because that makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, so right now I've got what's here on there is manually entered. So I can do a commit. So okay, must return. Okay, so get -m. Oh my god, I'm trying to think. Oh, right. List of strings now, not a list of lists. Can use stop join. This is a little bit harder than I thought it would be. It's not too bad. I mean, especially being able to do like a desktop version in like 3 hours, that's pretty good. It didn't take me more than 4 hours. It took me like 3.5 hours, close to 4 hours. that's actually pretty good. But this second video is just extra cherry on top, so it's not completely mandatory, but it's nice. I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna time out again. Oh, 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 never mind. Okay, it seems to be working. It worked. So it worked. I got the links back. The only problem is it doesn't look like they're clickable still. Never mind, they are clickable. So they're not clickable, but what I can do now that I couldn't do before is I can hold down on the, so I've got all the links here. I can kind of scroll through. It's a little bit messy. I think I can clean that up. But I can hold down a link like that, and then I can click the open. Yeah, and then it'll take me to that link, and I can take a look at it, and then I can go back and look at another one. So it works. It works. I just need to clean it up a little bit. So I think I'm gonna try to do that. So instead of looking like this, I want there to be a colon here, and then I want there to be a new line there. Yeah. Okay, I think that'll look better. There we go. I can't believe this is working. Oh, I did open instead of run. I have to do run, not open. And I've got to get it to stop. It's already listening. I gotta get it to stop listening by hitting Control C, but I don't know how to get it to do Control C. I can't send it the Control C character on my phone. So Control C. Yeah, I can't hit Control C. It's not possible. Okay, so I guess I can just try restarting my phone. I wish there's a way to make sure that I can stop this. Oh, here we go. Should work. Okay, yeah, this is working. Okay, so you're gonna see the error from the last time, but it's working in the background, so eventually it'll load it up, and I should get that prettier format. So it should happen any time. Yep, there it is. So now the format looks a little bit better. Actually, the format does not look any better at all. I'm going to take this new line out here, and I'm just going to explicitly add all the new lines that I want. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Now I need to make the modification to the code. Which is ridiculously difficult. Okay. Okay, so, oops, address is already, yep, so I've got to, I think, delete or close CubePython and open it again. That's the only way to get the web server to stop. There you go, so the web server is stopped. Now it's started again. So I just need to go to that website there. Which is localhost on port 8080, and that'll trigger the code to run. Takes a little bit of time, not a big deal. Yep, and we can see status here. We can see it's scraping the pages. It's only 6 pages today, so it shouldn't take too long. So it should have, there we go, so everything's good. See what the formatting looks like. Formatting looks bad again. I'm gonna make the formatting look better. It's not preserving the new lines. It's like, it's not doing anything with the new lines. I don't know how I can make that look better. I need it to honor the new lines, but it's not. It's just ignoring these new line characters. You know what I can maybe do is make output a string and then say just return output, because then I don't have to deal with however that works. And then I can say output plus equal. And then I don't need that. Yeah, maybe this will work better. It's not working any better. Oh, okay. I gotta make the changes on the phone first. Okay. So I need to exit out of CubePython to stop that server. There we go. I need to open it up, go into my editor, make these changes here, which unfortunately I have to do manually. There we go. And then what else do I need to do? Okay, I need to move that. And then I need to do plus. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so let's see if this fixed things. So I've got the code running now. It's gathering data, scraping the pages. Once it's finished with that, it'll display it, and hopefully these changes I made to the display are a lot better. I have a feeling it won't be though, because why would it? Nope. That's really frustrating. Well, how can I make it so it's actually readable? I can't. There's nothing I can do. I guess I could put like a character, I can make something like more eye-popping. I guess I can do that, because that'll make it fine. You know what? Yeah, that'll work, because all of the links are fine. So it's just a matter of okay. So I'm gonna add a formatting character, or just a character to make the times pop out, because that's once I see the times, I can see what corresponds. It's not honoring like new line characters and that sort of stuff. It's just ignoring them. It's like the word wrap settings are overriding it. Like the theme of the page is just destroying all of my formatting. So I can change the theme, but I don't know if I want to, because it would change it for everything. Oh, I hate that so much. There we Okay, so that looks good. So yeah, I need to add like a character to make this pop out. So I'll try the I'll try the add character, because then that like helps to identify that it's at this time. There you go. That should make it pop out a little bit. Okay. I forgot to close out of the app. This is hard. This is really hard. Okay, there we go. So now it should change it from this output where it's all just blurry to just put an at symbol in front of the times. Should make it easier to see. Yep. So, oh, that's not too bad, but it looks like there's no space now. So that actually made it a little bit worse because there's no space. Yeah, and it doesn't. So I just need to add a space here for all of them, and that should do it. I can even add like a character like that. That might make it really clear. I'll see what that does as far as readability. There we go. I think that makes it really readable. That's not too bad. Yeah, so we see all the 8 p.m. events. Yeah, so now it's 3:46, so anything at 4 p.m. should be fair game. So yep, I can see those at symbols really easily. So I can see all the 4 p.m. events here. We've got H3 reunion tickets. I'm not sure what that is. Let's take a look. Looks like a number of bands are playing at that time. Chicken shit bingos at 4. So that might be a good one to go to. There's yeah, there's all kinds of Western swing, that's at 4. So yeah, I mean, I'm able to use it in the way I had envisioned myself using it now. So this is good. I can see everything clearly enough, not super clear. You know what would make it a little bit more clear? If I did this. Yeah, that would be a little bit clearer. Or even if I did like a chevron like that. Yeah, that would be really clear. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so it's running properly again, scraping through all the pages. Oh, it looks like there's some kind of problem. Oh, oops, I forgot to do it here. Oh, okay. That chevron's kind of a nightmare, actually. So it's 350 right now, so let's see. Okay, so I could go to 4 o'clock or later. So here's the 5 o'clock events. I guess the chevron's not too bad. Virtual book club. I think it would look best like this, though. That's kind of what I wanted to try initially, anyways. Okay, so now I've got the like that. So now I need the 4 or later events. So here's some events at 5 o'clock. Yeah, I actually like that better. I think 5:30. What? Oh. Okay, Willie Nelson is playing tonight at 5:30. That's unexpected. I did not know that. Okay, I want to go see Willie Nelson. And he has a black belt in Gan Quin Yu Soul martial arts. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna go with this formatting. Unfortunately, I can't get it to formatted in the most readable way, but it's readable enough. You can see if you know what the time is. You can scroll down to the time, and I can have it filter out. I could add that later, but as it is now, I feel like it's good enough. Um, I feel like I kind of like the chevron a little bit better actually, because it just makes it clear that it's the one on the right and not the one on the left. So I'm going to change it back to the chevron, probably even like an arrow like that, yeah. Okay, and then that will be the last thing I do before ending this video, which is now almost another 3 hours. And I'll say that this is a victory. Okay, yeah, I think this is the easiest to read with that arrow. So we've got at 3:55 right now, so we can see anything 4:30 or later. So we've got some events here at 5. Um, Virtual Book Club, Metal Battle, Virtual Willie Nelson again. That's probably the most interesting. Yeah. Okay, so alright, so that's it for the video. I got it to work pretty much. So I'll do my final commit. Okay, so that's it for this video. I've got the app completely good to go. If you want to just run it on your desktop, you're going to have a little bit of an easier time because it'll look nicer. So you can just run the .py file like that, and then get it nice on your desktop. Or you can go through the whole rigmarole of getting it to work on your phone by downloading CubePython and trying to transfer the file over somehow and getting it to work that way. But I'll be able to use it, so so that's kind of what I was most what interested me the most is just making sure that I could use it. So yeah, mission accomplished. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.